Welcome again, Scholar Rasta with Amber. So today we have a very special guest. If somebody is belong to agriculture or plant scientist, I am sure 100% he know his name, Mark Testus, as a contribution to plant science and agriculture. So I will not go in detail about the introduction. So let's talk to start with the professor. So professor, before going to start our interview about the objective, so I would like to ask you for my audience, could you please tell us about your background and when you started, you thinking to start a PhD, what things motivates you, and how you decided to go in this field or like that for younger generation?
Um, yes, well, thanks for having me. It's fantastic to be here, and I think what you're doing is really good and helping students and helping career progressions and navigating through an increasingly complex and difficult world is a good thing. So, thanks for including me in this. Um, I, I mean, I was always sciencey as a kid, but I didn't know about plant science until I was an undergraduate, and fortunately did my first degree in Australia, where it's more American style system where you can have quite a general introduction to science in your first year. And I was exposed to biology, wow, and then I was exposed to plants, bigger wow. And so I really only discovered plant science through exposure as an undergraduate. And then I was very attracted to ecology, but there was a very good ecologist there who, um, I mean, it's amazing when you think about the way he mentored me, because it was very self-deprecatory and very um, self-sacrificing in a way. I mean, without overpumping my own um, credentials or abilities. But what he advised me was very interesting. He said, go and do a PhD in physiology or cell biology, learn more fundamentals before you come back to be an ecologist. And that was really excellent advice. And I think is probably still applicable. I mean, you don't necessarily do what is your true love. You do something where you're either providing yourself with a lot more foundational knowledge and experience. And that can help you keep more doors open for longer. And so as you learn more, you get to know more. That's why I like the Australian degree system, because it keeps things more general for longer, keeps more people more open for longer. If I'd gone to university and continued doing the physics, uh, you know, I might have been an average physicist, okay, but it's good to be a good plant scientist. And that could have only happened as I was able to make decisions on the basis of more knowledge. So I think that's always a good thing to do, because you do have to play to your strengths, the way your brain is wired, as well as enjoying what you're doing. So there's always a balance to be struck in a lot of things in life, but at least making decisions based on more experience and more knowledge is always good, I think. So this advice to my ecologist professor, to go and continue learning more fundamentals, was excellent advice. So that's how I ended up going doing cell biology for my PhD, and then I progressed to be a plant physiologist. Now I do work with whole systems. They're agricultural systems, not natural ecological systems, but it's still a systems level work that I'm now playing in. But yeah, I think that was it was an interesting path. Nothing was planned, so keep your mind open and look for opportunities. And you need luck. You need luck in life, but you can also make your luck. And so it's a combination of those two again, which you need to have your eyes and mind open for. So
Yeah,
yeah, is that enough on my little path? At least going
yeah,
from
very impressive.
a innocent schoolboy to a PhD
Right,
student,
yeah.
and going to Cambridge again. That was luck, making your luck. You
Uh,
work hard, you do your best, and then you apply for as many things. I did my own research, applied for scholarships, and then was lucky and got them.
yeah, very impressive. So